The best way to manage it is to reduce the intensity of it. I'm Kelly Pendoli and I'm the principal scientist and owner of Pendoli Environmental. Hatchlings, when they emerge from their eggs under the sand, crawl up through the sand and sit there below the surface until the temperature drops, and that's their trigger to know to emerge from the sand. Once they reach the surface of the sand, they've got to find the ocean. And on a dark beach, there'll always be a little bit of light over the ocean from starlight and moonlight. And so they'll look for the lowest, lightest horizon and they'll crawl towards that. But at the same time, they're also crawling away from the tall, dark horizon behind them, which is usually dunes or vegetation. But if you have artificial light present behind or along the beach, that's going to start to confuse the hatchlings. Probably the most important tools we've had to manage lighting around turtle nesting beaches has been manipulating the colour of it. And so for the last 10 years, we tend to recommend that any development install yellow or orange lighting, so that's low pressure sodium or high pressure sodium lighting, because research has shown that that colour is not as attractive to hatchlings as the green, blue or white light. And in places, we've seen that does reduce the attractiveness of the light to hatchlings. Light was a huge issue for the Gorgon project when it was first being talked about and designed. And one of the main issues that the engineers were briefed on was how to manage the light from the gas plant. So the front-end engineering design included a huge amount of effort to look at what sort of lighting to install and how best to manage it. High pressure sodiums were installed because they have the least impact on hatchlings, and we've been monitoring that for the last 10 years since construction and now into operations. And we look at the biological response of the hatchlings exposed to that light from the gas plant, and we've been unable to find any impact at all.